We are going to have a real adventure in card making today, guys. I have never tried making cards. I've been drinking, not that I drink much anyway, but yeah, doing this with vertigo is what I imagined drinking and card making would be. So bear with me as we stumble through this adventure. All in all, I'm actually pretty happy with the way the cards are turning out. Uh, I will definitely be praying for your sister-in-law, Annette, and for your family. Hello, everybody. Can you guys hear me okay?
Say hi to the names.
I'm sorry.
Hi to the people.
Yeah. Hi, Annette, and hi, Brenda, and Thelma, and Sharma. Uh, Passing hello to Betty Gosel. Not sure if you're still there to hear me. Kathy Girl, and Muriel. Good to see everybody. Roberta, good to see you guys. So, I am feeling okay. I don't feel nauseated, which is a good thing, but I am dizzy as all get out. So, yeah, it should be really interesting. Um, let's take a look at what we're going to make, though. I'm pretty happy with the way cards are turning out. I'm still in the middle of constructing, so we're going to do some on the fly card making today, but I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. There we go. This is our first one today. This is actually a modified version of a card by Hunkydory. I thought it was beautiful, so we're going to make this one. Isn't that pretty? This will be a good one to get the card kits, guys, because I'm using, I thought this would be a good opportunity since all of the materials for this are beautiful to use the um, acetate and the parchment and try and just bring everything into this. So I'm going to try and incorporate just all kinds of fun things. Hi, Alice. Here's our second card for the day. This one the bow's still drying for.
Hi to Elsie and Mary R.
Hi, Elsie. Hi, Mary R. Hey, I'm going to have Bryce do the most of the monitoring of comments today. I probably won't be looking at you as much as I normally do because the looking up and down is this card. It's still drying now. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I think I'll go ahead and work on whew, um I think I'll go ahead and work on this next one and we will wrap back then and pick up the cards I've already done. So as I go here and add things, honey, we'll need to add them to Susan's kit and to my, well, let's see. Well, I guess one of them. Don't pay attention to me. What did I do with that 6x6 card I had here? I was just working on it. Did you see what I did with it? There it is. I just dropped something on the floor. I don't know what. Okay, so okay, yeah, I've kind of felt like that for the most part, Annette, for the last 2 days. At least I'm not sick to my stomach anymore. You know, we tried that process where you can kind of self-correct for vertigo, and every time we did, I got sick. So thank you guys for thinking of Bob. We got 3 more cards for Bob this week. He was pretty excited going through them last night, wasn't he, honey?
Oh, he loved them.
Can you guys hear Bryce?
Yes.
Can you guys hear Bryce okay? There's several things that can cause vertigo. One of them is an inner ear infection, which I don't know. Maybe I have that. I don't know. Another one is there's some little, like, I don't know, crystals in your ear that are actually what help you maintain your balance. And every once in a while, those little, those little crystals get out of alignment. And that's why they have you do this little self-correcting process where you lay down and turn your head first one way and then the other way and hope to see if you can get those crystals back into alignment. For me, it didn't work this time. It usually does. I actually get vertigo once in a while, don't I, honey?
Occasionally.
But it didn't work this time. Okay, let's see.
Say hi to Judy and Glenn.
Who did you say? Oh, hi, Judy. Hi, Glenn. Good to see you. Okay, let's see. We are continuing to get our lovely Christmas cards in the mail too. It's really a treat, guys. I think our Christmas card exchange we did this year has been really, really fun. Kind of.
Sharma says she has to go for treatment to get the rocks in her head lined up.
I may have to go have them professionally done too. I don't know. Like I said, I've been able to. I've been able to get it resolved myself most of the time, but this time it's just not going away and it's being pesky. Ooh, I think that's going to be pretty. I think we're going with it.
Say hi to Roberta.
Hi, Roberta. Mary R says, speak up, Grace. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use this beautiful parchment. It's not quite dry yet. I'll set that off to the side and hope I don't throw something on it. I'm using a 6x6 card, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to cut my parchment to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Oh, don't do that. When you're using a lighter weight paper like parchment or text weight paper with a cutter pillar, you have to make sure you really push in on the cutter. You can still get a great cut, but you have to kind of push in on the cutter to get it to behave nicely. Okay, what I'm going to do with this is, because my adhesive is going to show through this, I'm going to actually, I think I will go ahead and attach my toppers and things before I put it down to my card, and that will let me hide everything behind it. Antivert and antivert. I'm not sure what that is, Mary R. I'm taking Dramamine. Is that what that is? Antivert. Okay. I've never heard of antivert. Okay. All right. I have a little leftover piece of my acetate here with the words on it. And I think that's going to look beautiful on this parchment. I know I'm going to have my topper right here in the middle, so I'm going to go ahead and put some tape under this.
It is also a motion sickness, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Rocky's playing, but I don't think I'm ready to get my boxing gloves today. Uh-oh, I might have gotten too high on that. I'd have to peel up a little of that tape or put a bow there.
There you are. So that's a prescription med for vertigo.
Huh. I haven't tried that, but I might have to talk to my doctor about that. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. Oh. Put these strips on here too long, guys. Bryce is getting really good at helping me. It's ridiculous. You don't think about how much you look down in a day. You know, you got to put your clothes on. You look down to put your pants on. You look down to tie your shoes. You look down to do pretty much everything. Hi, Grace. Okay, thank you. I will check that out, guys. That's good to know that there is a possible prescription drug to help. Okay, now I think I got my tape shortened up. So I'm using my leftover piece of acetate. This one is 2.5 inches wide. Hi, Caroline. And I'm going to go ahead and stick this down to my paper. I'm going to try and put these adhesive pieces. This is a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 piece of parchment paper I have here out of the parchment kit. It's really pretty against the mirror board. I'm going to just trim these up even now. And now I think I'll go ahead and put my topper on over the top of that. Excuse me.
Say hi to Ruth.
Hi, Ruth. We got a full house today. Nice to see everybody. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. Okay. You have a big group of motorcycles in, huh, Kathy? Okay. Need to monitor comments, honey.
Yeah. It drives me crazy not reading the comments. I feel like I'm being left out. Okay, I broke the large frame with the roses into 3 pieces.
I'm putting foam squares on the outer one as usual. I'm going to glue down the center one, and I'm going to put the inside one up on some foam squares. As you know, I was going to do coasters today, but you guys were so enthused in What's New Wednesday on Thursday about the winter kit. What's it called? The Heavenly Winter Kit.
Winter Florals.
That I decided to go ahead and run with this one instead. My thinking here is that we're going to kind of incorporate the little book into our class kits, and then we're going to we may try and make the coasters out of the little book pages. Somebody mentioned that during What's New Wednesday, and I thought that was a nice idea. I had thought I was going to do the coasters out of the Find It Trading landscape pages, but I thought, well, if we're going to do a series on these, let's go ahead and hi, Susan. Susan just arrived, guys. The weather here is really nasty and the roads are terrible, so we figured it might be a little late when we saw you today.
Oh, okay.
Susan's going to need, well, why don't you start with the next card, Susan, and we'll catch you up. But she is going to need for her kit, she's going to need the half a sheet. Yeah. Half a sheet. She can have this one. Half a sheet of this brown parchment. She's going. Did you get her the 6x6 already?
Yeah.
And the 7x7. So she just needs this. Okay. All right. So I've put down my outer squares. Now I'm going to put this inside piece up on some foam squares. I told them, Susan, that today is like I'm making cards under the influence. Card making while intoxicated. I'm not intoxicated, but I feel like I am.
Kathy asks everybody for thumbs up for our Dizzy Debbie.
I should get thumbs up just for trying. If the card designs are awful, I'm sorry, but I should get thumbs up just for the good college try here today. Definitely think I deserve it for trying. Okay, that's looking pretty. I'm liking the way this is coming together. As I said, I didn't put my parchment down to my mirror board yet because I wanted to go as white as I could with my adhesive without having the adhesive show underneath. So I am making it first. Then I'll put my adhesive, flip it over where I can see where all of my outlines are, and I'll put it down. Hi, Caroline. We just squeal when I feel dizzy. Well, dizzy's kind of continual right now. Although the room's not spinning, there's just kind of a general sense of not knowing which ends up. I get points because my lines are straight. So if I get pulled over for card making while intoxicated, I can pass the sobriety test, right? Oops. Well, that might not help. Come on, come on. Tape really sticks to Mary, and I made the mistake of exposing all my tape. Okay. Well, that's as close as that's going to get, guys. That's actually awfully pretty, though. Look at this on the parchment. Let me come in closer. Hi, Catherine. Welcome. Isn't that pretty? I think we need a little saying of some sort on here. Let's see what we've got. We have good luck. Let's put good luck on here then. I think I want it right up on my topper. Does look nice down there.
It says it was a wild and windy night in France.
Ooh. It was pretty windy here last night too, Catherine. There's power out all over the Portland area today because the wind knocked it out, or the wind knocked tree limbs down that knocked out the power would be my assumption. We really had some wind going. I was watching out the window at our big old trees out there, and boy, sometimes they were just swaying. How tall do you think these trees are in the backyard, honey?
Too tall.
What do you think? 100, 100 and...
Maybe
Yeah.
75 to 100 feet.
Yeah, 75 to 100 foot trees or backyard. And they're just whipping around out there. There we go.
They will have a Lindell chocolate for you.
Okay, that's bound to make me feel better. Let me see if I want a bow on this or not. What do you think, guys? With or without?
With.
Yeah, definitely with. I'm a with person.
Yeah, with? Okay. Okay. I'll have to tie its own. Where's my piece of extra ribbon? Is it up here too?
I put all your ribbon up there.
Okay. All right, let's tie a 515 to go with this.
Yep. The vote is unanimous with.
Okay. Well, we've already proven I can tie a bow compromised.
Say hi to Miss Sparks.
Hello, Miss Sparks.
Number 4.
Marie, right? Is it Marie? I think it's Marie.
515.
A 515. A 515 on. Now you're using the little comb, so tie a 565 on the little comb. On the red comb, we're tying a 515. But on the blue one, you're going to tie a 565. These are big cards, so we want good sized bows on them. Your kits will have this absolutely fabulous double-sided cream satin ribbon. It goes so well with these cards. So pretty. And I don't know if you were all here when I said earlier that this will be a good one to get the kits because I'm using parchment and acetate and inserts, and you won't have to buy all those packs separately. You'll just be able to use the kit and not have so much expense go out on this kit if you want to do it with the kits. You're paying for them anyway, but you're paying for just the pieces we're using. So it's bound to save you some money.
cards that you know you're a professional when you can make cards blindfolded and have vertigo.
Thank you.
Roberta asks, will the parchment paper work with the coasters?
I've never tried parchment with coasters. I'm a little hesitant because you can see through the parchment. So unless it is absolutely positively adhered, I don't know if it would work. One thing we might try it and then try putting maybe Xyron under it so it's a solid sheet under it. I don't know. We'll have to try. We'll have to explore that. I've lost. There it is. Whew. Okay.
Just got to
This little
think.
side to side business, looking side to side and up and down is not easy right now. So every once in a while you'll see me just stop and get my bearings again. It is nice not to feel nauseated though. Okay, we're going to set this aside and let it dry. Let me just trade out and use this one I already dried. Put this up here across the corner. And we're going to declare this card done. How's that? Pretty? Thank you, Kathy. I love you guys too. Okay. All right. There's the first one we're doing in class. I'm liking that. I think that's beautiful. We may put a little stickles on when we're done, but let's just get through making the cards first. Let's see what we got left here. And then we'll go back and we'll make the ones I made before you guys came on. Let's see. I'm going to need a new card size here, honey. And I think, why don't you bring me... Oh, let's try let's do 2, maybe even 3, but let's try 2 more European A6 and 2 more gold Mary, please. Bring 3 European A6. Okay. Set this out to see if maybe I wanted to use this. That's beautiful, actually. I just need 2 gold Mary. Because I'm going to cover this card right here in this blue Mary board. Or blue, it's not Mary board, it's horrible. Here you go, Susan. Oh, it's not in your kit.
Thank
Whoa.
you. We got the little ones now.
Okay. Cut it just a little short. I'll try my card. Okay. Yeah, we're going to use this absolutely gorgeous blue out of the adorable Scoreable pack. It's actually out of the Matastic pack, but you guys know what I mean. I guess actually, since I'm using this, maybe. Oh. Okay. I really am loving the way these cards are coming out, I gotta say. They are really, really, it's just a pretty, pretty pack. And for the next several classes, in case you didn't catch that in the newsletter, for the next several classes, we're going to be working on this kit. I'm going to do all 4 topper sets, and we're going to do some things with the little book also. And again, this is one that you're always welcome to buy the kit, the larger kits. I'm not discouraging anybody from buying things, but since we are using the the acetate, and we're using the parchment, and we're using the adorable scorable, the inserts, and the kit, this would be an awfully good one to buy in a kit as opposed to buying all of those products individually. Your choice always, but just saying that it would be a very affordable way to get this. That looks beautiful in the blue, doesn't it? Okay, so I just covered.
What are we cutting? Sorry. Yeah, done that.
Charmotte's thanking Catherine for filling in with that beautiful. You guys crack me up. I hear Brittany wouldn't do it.
Okay, so it's
5 5/8 by 3 7/8 for the topper.
Okay.
That looks pretty. You know, I almost just want to put like
So which part? The big, this one.
yes.
5 and 5/8. Oh,
Mm.
5/8 by 3 and
7/8.
3 and 7/8.
You guys are definitely seeing a creative process in action today because I am literally creating on the fly today.
I can hear the mind.
You can hear the gears grinding. Susan can hear the gears grinding, guys.
Okay, another row. Another row. No.
Well, I'm just playing to see what we want to do here.
Okay.
What if we did a little, I mean, we've done so many 5/15s. Let's see what happens if we just tie like a little single. Get a big one.
Mary R's down to the final countdown for her retirement.
How many more days, Roberta? Or not, Mary? Okay. All right. Let's just tie a smaller single, I think.
Mary says 1 week.
1 week? Holy cow. That's amazing, lady. Well, congratulations in advance. That's awesome.
We've got the big one.
Okay. I'm going to try, I'm just going to tie a single, I think, here. And this is a single at 5, Susan. And I'm just going to go across the very corner with it and see whether that looks good.
5. I can do that.
Okay. Okay. So we got a little single just in line there. And let's see what happens if we just wrap that single and then bring our tag down from there. I don't know if I like it, but I think I will.
Oh, so we're going to
Whoa.
leave a bit of an end because it's wrapping around. Okay.
Can't do anything fast. I have to do slow motion here.
That means
And I
I can
forget
keep
that.
up.
I forget that, and then I move too fast, and then everything gets spinny.
They pay for that on a fairground, you know.
Yeah, they do. But I want this roller coaster, this merry-go-round, to stop and let me off. So I said to Margie
Stop
yesterday.
the world, I want to get off. Isn't that a song?
Yeah. I think the person who wrote that had vertigo.
I agree. I've had it in the past, and it's
Yeah, I think I wrote that in the newsletter yesterday. It's like a merry-go-round without the fun. It really is like, watching everything moving.
Mhm.
You're on the merry-go-round, watching everything move
also
around you.
got attacked.
Oh, I do like that. I like the blue and the brown so much together. That's beautiful.
Kathy asks, is this the longest you've had vertigo?
I think so. I think it's usually a day or so, maybe 2 days, but it feels like this is going on longer.
Mary R says this is a stunning HD kit.
It is. It's a beauty. I think I'm just going to stop there, guys. What do you think? I think that's quite pretty. Thelma, thank you so much for the friendship tea. Actually, the cup of that is going to taste really good when we're done here.
Yes, thank you, Thelma. Thank you. I got mine as well.
That was really sweet of you, Thelma, to send that out to everybody.
Catherine says she loves it.
Okay.
Somehow just a simple bow seemed right on this one, didn't it? I love that brown and the blue together. It's just beautiful. You guys knew I was going to want to do this kit because it had those beautiful lavender and green cards in it. You knew I was going to need to do this. In fact, I told Bryce last night, just go ahead and copy this poinsettia card that I'm going to do for the announcement for all the classes, since I'm kind of doing some just-in-time card making here. And he thought he was going to be smart and use the set he was sure I would use, and he posted the purple card.
I bet others would have taken bet on that too.
Okay, here's the one we just did. So now we have two. There we go. All right, two done. All right. I think I have enough materials left for it. I know I have at least one, but maybe two if I use one of the little book pages, which I said I was going to try and do in all of these. So there will be 2 sheets of insert paper in your kit. That's not going to be enough to insert all of these cards because the 2 that go with this card are just the white ones. Okay.
Here we are with me.
What?
We would have bet on the. She would have bet on the lavender too.
Okay. Let's see. Which one do I want to use?
Nope. Bob is in supervising Lauren making Christmas cookies.
He's not going to be too far from the cookie making ever.
Well, I think he's supervising from the back of his eyelids.
Oh, is he? Okay.
I saw him out by the. There he is.
Oh, is he feeding
Oh,
the
he's
squirrels?
feeding the squirrels.
Yeah.
He sure is.
Yep, feeding the squirrels.
We have the fattest, best fed squirrels ever. What do I want to do with this? Looks kind of plain by itself. It's going to need some assistance.
Make it bigger.
Yeah, I got to make it bigger. Good thought, Bryce. Make it bigger.
Put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it. That's right. Put a bird on it. That actually could look pretty good. Okay. Hi, Dennis.
Hi, honey.
Whew. Well, let's see what happens if we use. I have this little piece of. I hate to waste any of this parchment. Let's see.
Okay, what's all this on my tree?
Oh,
Side by side.
Yeah.
that's actually a really neat idea, honey. Bryce noticed this set of charms I had here. Wondered if one of these charms might be used to
Oh, okay. What one have we got? Oh, a square one. Yep. We got a square one there.
Okay. Let's see here.
Dennis, I need.
Yeah, Dad definitely has a sweet tooth.
Oh boy.
So is that I cut that piece of this off?
Not yet, because I haven't decided where we're going yet. I'd hate
Oh,
to have you
okay.
cut it before we're.
Okay, I'm poised for action.
You're poised for action.
Yeah,
Okay,
poised.
Mary, we will.
Oh, it's a teddy ornament for his tree. Oh,
Thomas suggests making a slimline card.
make a slim line. We could do that. It's going to be a slimline, smaller card, though, I think, because this is my only topper left. I have this one. Whew. I gotta think on this one a minute. I'm gonna set these aside. This is truly my creative process. Sometimes when I can't quite figure out what I want to do, I set it aside and I work on a different one. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's do the. Let's set that one aside for a minute, Susan, and let's do a mini slimline. Well, that's a thought. That actually could be pretty fun. Let's do one of these others that we already did. Let's put a tag on this one so we can see it done.
That's supposed to go on the big one.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I already put one on there. Okay, these are the other ones we have to do. These are the ones I did before you came in. Let's do this great big one, shall we?
Wait, big one.
It
6
has
by
lots
6
of
one?
steps.
8 by 8.
7x7 card. It's a biggie.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, we're going to do a 7x7 card here. I'll set these underneath here because these are my other supplies. I don't want to mix them up.
Say hi to Stephanie and Karen.
Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Oh, I haven't seen the news yet today. I saw it last night before I went to bed that it was really really hitting hard last night. Thoughts are with anybody who happens to be in any of those areas that are so hard hit. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to get out a 7x7 piece of mirror board, a 7x7x7 card. I'm going to get, my piece of acetate out.
Oh, not got one of them.
You should have one of these, no?
Oh, I thought it was on this card.
You should have. Oh, that's what we're doing, is that card. Oh, no.
That's a 6x6.
That's just a.
Well, can I pay for a piece of acetate then? Have an extra piece.
Yeah.
Is that it?
We have half of one because I need them for the kits, but just hang on a second. Okay. Let's see. 5 7/8. There you go.
Done. Thank you so much.
Okay. Now, let's see. Okay. We're going to use this. We're going to use this piece of cardstock.
Karen can't stay. She's just popping in to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Where's the topper sheet?
Stay in your pile.
There it is. We need the topper sheet. We're going to use this one. The upper left. And we're going to use this Winter Wishes. And we are going to use, we're going to need our insert. So you're going to want this insert with the poinsettia as well. So there's a lot of supplies in this one. Okay, we're going to start with our 7x7 card. We're going to open it up and we're going to cut 3.5 inches off of our flap, off the front face of our card. So we have a 3.5 inch. Overcut that? Doesn't matter. Looked wide. No, it's just an optical illusion. Oh, no, it's a 7x7. That should be right. Okay. All right. Bear with me, guys. I'm a disaster. All right. Now I'm going to cover my card flap in the front with this piece of mirror board.
The whole piece.
Well, then I'm going to trim it off. So I'm actually putting one on here, and then I'm going to put the remainder of the mirror board on the inside, what will be the inside of my card. Let me show you again where we're going. Here's our flap. We're covering that. And then this is all the inside of our card. This doesn't open. Okay. So I'm going to take the tape off here. It's important to get this lined up straight because we're going to use the remainder of the pieces of cardstock on the inside, and we want it to line up right. So take a little extra time to get this flap just right. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to trim our mirror board. And then I'm going to put my mirror board on the inside of my card so that it looks like this. Half on the inside, half on the outside. Oh, wait, before you do that though, hang on. We're going to put in our insert on the inside. Now, I want as much of this picture as possible to show from the inside. So I'm going to take about a 1/2 inch off. I'm actually going to cut into the flower just a little bit. I'm going to cut about a 1/2 inch off of the flower side of my insert. So it just barely takes those little pieces off. But I want as much of my flower to show as possible. And then I'm going to cut this insert. Let's cut it to 4 inches wide off the flower side. So you want, yeah, and then cut 4 inches. We're going to come to the inside of our card. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to put this insert piece down. Hi, Maria. It's good to see you, friend. I'm going to put my insert here. I'm going to put down a couple pieces of tape to hold it good. I didn't bother to cut the length because I'm going to put my insert in and then trim off the top. So let's go ahead and put that insert down there.
On the goldy side.
No, this side. Nope, under it. You're going underneath that.
So like there.
So see, that's closes over the top. Yep.
I've got my tape on the wrong side, but that don't matter.
Well, you're going to use the tape on the other side too. So now we're going to put our mirror board down in there, and it's going to cover up the edge of that card. Keep that open so you can see. I'm going to put this piece of mirror board on the edge here. Thank you, Maria. Okay. Going to go ahead and lay this piece of mirror board right there. So now when it's closed, this is what I have. When it's opened, I have my insert on one side. I missed a piece when I told you what to get out. I want you to get the cream color cardstock out. And we're going to cut a piece of this cream color cardstock. And it's going to be 3 1/4 inches wide. This cardstock is from the Adorable Storable pack. And then I'm going to make it 6 3/4 inches long. 3 1/4. 3 1/4 by 6 3/4. And we're going to put that panel on the front. Mary needs a 12-step. I'll teach it, Mary. I'll facilitate your 12-step program for you. I do not guarantee success.
Okay, where does this go?
We're going to put it on the front cover. Use some tape flags so we get it nice and even on there.
Alma says she should join Mary in the 12-step program.
That's okay. Like I said, as long as I'm facilitating, you guys are all welcome to join the 12-step program. But I do not guarantee success. Okay. Let me get that right where I want it. Nice, even borders. Pull my tape flags out.
Sharma says she needs at least 24 steps.
Okay, so now we have that nice even border around on the front.
Oh God. Where's this bit? I'm sorry, I've only got one goldy bit.
Well, you put the other piece you cut off on this side after you put in the insert. You do have a...
No, I've done it wrong.
Okay, get Susan another piece of 7-inch, please.
Mary Bart?
Just leave it, Susan. Don't tear that off.
So this one goes here.
This one, yes, that one goes on the front.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm the one with the vertigo.
Okay, next we're going to put, we're going to cut this piece of, no we're not, we're going to cut another piece of 3.5 by 6 3/4 for the inside of our card. 3 1/4 by 6 3/4. And once again, we're on the cream color, adorable, scoreable. Huh, I got that a little narrow, but that's okay.
So this should be 3.5.
I don't know how I cut that a little narrow, but I can fix it. I'm going to just go ahead and line it up the way I want it to be. And then see how my card face is going to come over further. I'm going to correct my error in the width of this piece. It just, for some reason, 3 1/4 didn't quite do it. I think maybe my flap was cut just a little off. But it's okay because I'm going to correct with this other piece I put over the top. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to correct with this piece. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to cover this piece of ivory. Don't put the ivory down yet, Susan.
No, I'm still behind. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. We're going to put this piece on here. I'm going to tape it just about 1 inch in on there. Remember, whatever I do with this acetate is going to show, but I can go, because I'm going to be covering that up with another element, I can go about this far in.
Say hi to Diane.
Hi, Diane. This is where we got that piece of acetate we used on our last card, by the way. I was cutting off of this sheet, or on one of the other cards. Now see, you can see my adhesive here, but that doesn't matter because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of cardstock. I'm going to fussy cut, and I'm not going to be real precise about it, guys. I'm not going to take all day fussy cutting this, but I'm going to cut along this edge, roughly following the design here. And I am not going to take all day doing this. So a lot of times when I fussy cut something like this, it's kind of rounded out a little here and there. to give the appearance of fussy cutting without all the time consumed in doing it. Remember to bring your paper to your scissors rather than your scissors to the pattern. That will give you more control in your fussy cutting. So you turn your paper, not necessarily your scissors.
It says vertigo and fussy cutting. This girl is good.
Thanks for the encouragement. I'm going to keep going here. I didn't answer emails or phone calls, either one, for a day or two there because the lines were jumping around on the computer. And I tried to look. So any phone call I took, I was going to need to be on the computer, and I couldn't really follow the computer very well. I'm doing better than that now. Now it's just kind of a general sense of dizziness. As long as I don't move too fast or swing my head too fast one direction or the other, the room's pretty much staying still. It's just a general sense of dizziness now. I don't think I'd try this if the room was still spinning around me.
I haven't got one of those.
One of what?
Okay, I'll get it on the video later.
Okay. I know it's a little frustrating when you don't have a, when I'm kind of making cards on the fly, so hang in with me.
I'm hanging.
Okay. Okay. So we got our fussy cutting. You can see what I mean. I kind of rounded out pieces. I didn't cut every little tiny bit. Now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it here. And my fussy cut piece is a little longer than where I'm going with it. That allows me to kind of choose the part of the pattern I want. Oh, I think I put this on foam squares last time, didn't I? Did I?
He says, Debbie, get your crystals in order. Wow.
Yeah, I did. Here I am putting tape on the back, and I actually used foam squares last time. I'm doing it this way this time because I already put the tape. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. I love the way that looks with the lettering going underneath. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful piece of acetate. And trim off the extra. Boy, I like the way that looks. That's going on the inside of my card. Oh, you know what I just did, though? Just cut that off even. Exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. Hang on, let me see if this will pop. I used craft style tape, so I think maybe it will let me move it. I don't advocate you do that in most situations. But if you use the craft style tape, sometimes you can get away with moving things. I wanted this to be a little ways over, remember, to correct for my inaccuracy. So, there we go. Now see, because I used that piece, now this one looks even again. See what I mean? because I was showing too much mirror board before, but by moving my topper over just a little, I could compensate for the fact that my mirroring was a little, my um, ivory card was cut just a little bit too narrow. And that worked. Okay, let's put some tape flags on this.
Catherine calls you a multitasker.
Okay, we'll put this down. This card is inspired by one of the inspiration cards from Hunkydory. Of course, we're doing it a little bit differently because I have the need to do that, but I thought Hunkydory did a beautiful job with their sample for this one. We added our insert to it, and then they used just the inside of this frame, and I decided to use the entire frame.
These kits aren't up on the website yet, but Brittany will be building them Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
So look for them on Thursday and Friday, people.
Okay. We're going to use, I want you to take this, you still have a piece of this ivory card left. I want you to flip it over, and we're going to work on the white side of it. And we're going to glue down these two pieces, the two outer frames. I want you to glue those down. I've asked DHL to do a quote for me, Catherine, for shipping packages both in the US and internationally. We'll see how their quote comes in. I'm going to keep trying to find a reasonable way to send things to you and Elsie and to Muriel and all of our international friends. I'm going to cut around this frame. By putting the ivory side down, the piece of this that shows from the inside will match the rest of our card. So when this gets flipped back, you'll see the ivory part. Thank you, Laura.
Okay.
Anna says she's amazed you're able to do this in your state.
I wasn't sure at first, Sherma. I sat down here at the table to start working and had to kind of get my bearings, but the longer I sit here, the easier it's becoming. Okay, I'm going to put this topper in on some foam squares. I can figure out what I did with the foam squares. There's more. Okay. Okay, a few foam squares in. Thank you. I love this card we're working on. It makes me happy. Part of my objective in doing this with the acetate is I know sometimes you guys are scared of the acetate, you know, that you're not real sure what to do with it. And this is giving you a beautiful example of how to use a piece of acetate in your card making and kind of bury the adhesive behind your elements, because that's the toughest part of working with acetate, is figuring out how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this slightly high, not real high, but slightly high, to allow myself room to get this winter wishes down here in the corner. So it's going to be just a little bit higher than it otherwise would be. I'm going to put some glue on the back of here.
Higher or lower?
Huh? It's going higher.
Okay, so the middle bit has foam squares on, yeah? Yeah. I knew that.
The middle part has foam squares, yes. Crap. I had it right the first time and then I decided I did it wrong. Okay, baby wipe. Wipe off the glue real quick. Not saturating it, just wiping the glue off. Okay, now I did that because my butterflies were upside down. I lost my orientation and had my butterflies upside down, so I'm gonna fix that. Now I'm gonna put the glue on the right side, the correct side. But you can see, because I just wiped it off lightly and I wiped it off quickly, it did not ruin my cardstock, even though I'm on Matte-tastic. If I was on regular Adorable Scoreable, it wouldn't matter at all. You see why I wanted the ivory in there? I just think the ivory looks pretty, balancing that against the other side, doesn't it? And we had that piece already, so there was no sense to go get another piece of working card when we had it right here.
Go up to the top.
And now I'm going to put foam squares under my little winter wishes. Okay. I'm going to put that little winter wishes in the lower corner. And our card is finished. We have this really beautiful topper. We have an insert on the inside for writing on. And you could also write on this back flap, obviously. And then we have this beautifully decorative piece on the inside. Isn't that fun? There we go. That's our most complicated card today.
That's good.
Huh?
But that's good. They said drunk card making.
Yeah.
That's why you glue things backwards.
All right. Now we have these two cards that I made before you came on. Let's make these two. You don't have to rush. You can always catch up later. Yes, you do. You don't have this?
No.
How did you make the last card?
Well, I didn't do it. I only did that much.
You're missing this piece?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to dig out a piece for Susan.
I got that piece.
Nope, not the one. That's actually the wrong one. That's why you're off. That's not the right piece for this set.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
that one back, and you can come take one out for Susan, please.
Out of down here.
Where?
Out of, yeah, I think there's one over here.
I'll have a look.
That's
We
okay.
already opened one of the out of the pack. This.
Oh,
What are we?
yeah. I want you to get her this double poinsettia one. Okay. So I'm going to take this card right here. I'm going to cut this to 5 5/8 inch wide.
This one.
Yes. And I'm going to cut 2 strips here
5 and 5/8.
that are 3 7/8 inches wide. I've got 1,
5 and 5/8.
and 2.
3 and 7/8. You said.
3 7/8 inch tall, 5 5/8 inch wide. We have some European A6 cards in your kit. We use 2 of those and 2 pieces of mirror board.
2 cards.
Yes,
2 pieces of mirror. Got that.
and that just as well cover both of our cards in gold as we go. Okay. We're covering our cards with Gold Mary. Okay. So, gold mirror board on here. What are we doing for time, huh?
You're at 3:20.
We're doing great then. Okay.
Commenting about how nice receiving gift those cards are when you're home alone.
That is absolutely true. And Diane, we're here for you, friend. You're not alone. You got your friends around you 3 times a week, friend. And in spirit when we're not there. Okay. We're going to tie ourselves a couple of bows here. Get our bow maker out. That beautiful cream color satin ribbon. I'm going to tie a 515 on the red. It'd be a 565 on the blue bow maker. I'm leaving it about 6 inches at the end.
365, yeah?
A 565 on your blue.
So that won't be long enough if you're leaving 6 inches.
No, that won't. Go ahead and make a different one.
6 inches. And I forgot now.
565.
Thank you. That doesn't go to 6. Hiding things.
You're going to
Dennis.
get in your kit lots of this. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if this is called off-white or eggshell or what it is, but it goes perfectly with these cards. Hi, Donna. Where's Donna? Hello, Donna. There she is. Hi, Donna. Oh, it's so nice to have you with us. Welcome. Okay. I've wrapped around on my red bow maker 5, or excuse me, yeah, 5. Then the first big peg for 1, then 5 again. I have long tails on my bow. I'm pulling it nice and tight before I pull it off. And I leave myself a tail on this side also. Oh my gosh, my sister found me. Okay. You are always welcome with us, friend Donna. We're here hanging out, doing a little impaired card making.
I like this double-sided stuff because you
Isn't
don't
it
have
beautiful?
to fiddle with it, do you?
Yeah, it's
You have to
nice.
get your sides.
It costs more, but it's worth the expense, I think. It's very luxurious. Okay, I've turned my bow over, created kind of a straight line with it.
Straight line.
Now I'm going to put tape right across the back.
How, about that long?
Yeah, that's fine. 6 inches was probably a little more than we needed. 4 to 5 inches is good.
Okay. Tape along the back.
Tape along the back, right across the back of your
Should
bow.
make a song about that. Tape along the back. It's all right, Bryce.
Okay. I'm trying for you, Catherine. I'm going to find a way to ship stuff to you reasonably, friend. I'm still working on it. For you and Muriel and all of our international friends. Okay, this time, this is an unusual situation for this one. I'm going right to the corner.
Oh,
And I'm coming down right this side of the foliage.
foliage. Okay.
Trimming that off. Wrapping this around. And I'll trim the extra off on here.
Take your tape off first.
Yeah.
What a good idea.
Yeah, it works better that way.
Yes.
I found that it sticks better if I take the liner off. Just a little something I've learned in my card making time. A secret, yes.
Not everybody
I can't
knows
get the
that.
tape
Who's
off
used
my
to say
fingers.
that?
I had my hands over the garbage can trying to get the extra little pieces off my fingers. They were stuck. I didn't want to turn my head to see what I was doing. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Golly gone.
Gotta make the best of it. All right. Going up to my topper sheet. I'm going to find myself this especially for you. It's beautiful. I love the script they used in that, especially. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to put my...
Especially for you. Oh, I see it. Tag.
I'm going to put this beautiful piece on my cardstock here.
Oh.
With some tape flags so I can get it on straight, hopefully.
Hey, take flag. Hey. Is it going to be a long one?
Huh? That's perfect.
Perfect. Perfect. Darling birds of May, he said perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna hold that in place. Tack it down, hold that in place, tack it down. You know, earlier when you were telling me I should use my hole punch and punch a hole and then actually thread those through, there's already a hole punched in these. I just
Well, that's
choose
the
not
whole
to thread
punch
them through.
Not hole I was talking about, but
Oh, through the ribbon?
no,
Through what?
I would have done it through your card base.
Oh. Yeah, no.
No, yeah.
So I do it myself.
I'll tape.
Okay. I'll put our especially for you on. Here we go. Isn't that pretty? So soft. It's so simple. I mean, it's just so simple, but isn't it pretty?
Yep. Oh, I did that one. Yay, me.
Yay! Yay, Susan! Oh, we need to tie another bow and get that drying. See, I thought it was going to be so efficient there and tie both bows, and then I promptly forgot. I blame it on vertigo, but that's the kind of thing I do all the time.
Another 565.
Yes, 565 on your blue bow maker, or 515 on your red. And here we go.
With a long end?
No, short end is fine this time. This is going to have short tails. It's just a glue one. Okay.
I love my coffee.
All right. So I'm going to start with number 5. Come around. Come and pick up just the number 5 on the left-hand side of my bow maker. Come back over. Going to catch number 1. Come back over to the left side, do the same thing, just that one time. On the left side, come to the right side, take a number 5, come to the left side, get the number 5, come down through the hole, up onto the tines, push everything up, come across the back, and right back in between the at 0 between the two number 1s. Pull this up, pull this down. You're just kind of gathering your ribbon together. Gonna wrap one over the other and tie a half knot, just like I was going to begin tying my shoes. And then I'm going to pull nice and tight. And when I do that, I'm pulling these out to the side. And I'm going to slide that off. And it's going to be beautiful.
Where have I heard that before?
Okay. There we go. Tighten up just a little more. I like the center nice and tight. And I'm going to clip this in a whale tail, which means I'm going to make a taco, clip upward towards the end of my ribbon. Same on the other side, make a taco, fold at the bottom, clip upward and out towards the end of my ribbon. And then I have a bow with pretty tails. Okay, this one we can go ahead and glue on or tape down. Better for tape on mirror board than glue. Glue can let go. Almost there, guys. We got one left after this one.
Say goodnight to Elsie.
Good night, Elsie. Thanks for stopping by. See you next week when we'll be doing more of the Forever Floral.
No,
It is Forever Floral.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's called Forever Floral
Heavenly
Heavenly Winter.
Winter.
It is Forever Floral Heavenly Winter. It's part of the Forever Floral collection.
We've got a domestic going on here, guys.
Yep, we do. Little domestic dispute. Okay.
That's what you get for arguing.
Oh, little Dizzy spell their prices. That's what I get for arguing. Oh,
Please
yeah,
goes down on
honey.
your card first.
Stephanie has to leave. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Stephanie. See you later, friend.
This is a sideways one as well.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put my topper. I can put some foam squares under it this time. I didn't last time.
The last topper left. Often.
We have one more that we have punched out and waiting for us.
So is it this one?
Yes.
Some square. Diddly. You enjoying yourself, Dennis?
No.
You should come more often. Honey bun. Oh, got my new shower fitted.
Oh, you did get your new shower and good.
Yeah.
And a fan.
And
Oh,
a new
good.
fan.
Oh, good. I'm glad you got a new
Got
bathroom.
the shower running, you can't hear the fan running.
Oh,
So quiet.
The other
that's
one made
nice.
an awful noise.
Well,
So
and
the
you
house
know
was gonna shake.
that bathroom fans are one of the greatest causes of fire. So updating bathroom fans is a super smart thing to do.
Yeah, that was your fire, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was caused by our fan in the bathroom. Yep, that's what the firemen told us. It's one of the most common causes of house fires now, at least in this area. Is bathroom fans that short out and then keep running when you don't know they're going, you know?
Oh, we knew the other one was going. Grief, you could hear it in the bedroom.
Okay, I'm putting a little glue on here.
Okay, butterflies, upside down butterflies, not upside down butterflies. So the swirlies at the top.
Swirlies at the top.
Okay, got it.
Okay, I'm going to let this bow dry.
I put tape on mine. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, if it sticks, that's fine. This is going to go here. Oops. Here in this corner. That's a bad way to show you with my hand in the way, but it's going to go there on that corner, like our sample card.
Yay me.
So I'm going to set this.
Gold star price.
I'm going to set this aside. Oh, not too long after our house fire here with the fan in the bathroom, our contractor Don was working on another house. They were doing a really extensive remodel, so they had the walls torn out and they only had everything studded in, and the ceiling fan from the bathroom was hanging on a line, and Don was standing there and watched. He heard kind of a popping sound and turned around, and the fan was on fire. And he said he was so glad that he was standing there because they could just shut the power off, of course, and stop the fire. But he was afraid they would have lost the building. But he couldn't believe it when he had just remodeled our house from the fire here. And watched exactly the same thing happen at this house he was working on. He just couldn't believe it. Okay, now let's go back to this one. They said we had one more card. We may actually have two because I still want to try and use the.
Which one are we going back to?
Whew, we're going back to the one that I started before, where I had a little piece of parchment I was playing with. And, okay,
Find it.
so
This one?
yes,
Little piece of parchment. This bit?
I was just playing with this, trying to find a good way. Ooh,
Ooh, that sounds.
actually, rather like that. Let go. Let go.
Won't it let go?
I just am kind of a lost cause here, I think. Okay, I'm going to trim some off of this brown. I'm going to trim this to 3 7/8, and I'm going to take the extra off the brown bit. So I really kind of want that blue.
What am I doing? Oh, 3 7/8. Get off the brown.
Yeah, I don't know that's going to work once I get it up here. I kind of liked it right on the mirror board.
3 7/8. And it's a 5 by little one. A little one, Dennis. I know that.
I really do actually like that. What would happen if I cut that brown strip clear off? Give a background to that.
If you use your paper on the inside as that insert,
What?
What's it doing?
use your white for your blue paper on the inside as your insert, since you like the Mary board and the topper.
Yeah, I could do that. I was thinking, what if I could get a white piece behind here? That's what I was really thinking about. Get a piece behind this to really show this off. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure what I'm doing here, guys. I do like that too. Well, let's try that. Okay. Don't cut yours yet, Susan.
No, I'm still doing my thing.
Okay.
My thing.
Okay, that's 2.5 inches. Okay, 2.5 by 2.5 inch square. Okay. Oh, I like that. I do like that. And then what if I do this 2.5 inch square once more, Mary? And I can take this in the middle. There is a right and wrong side to vellum, but sometimes it's kind of hard to see which one's which, although I am on the back of this. There's one side that the pattern is more pronounced than it is on the other. Okay, I think we got it. What are you doing? Bryce is over here just cracking up. What are you doing?
Lauren and Teddy were on the front porch, so I turned the microphone on so they could hear you through the Ring doorbell. Teddy was quite interested. Lauren was not amused.
Okay, let's see. All right, here we go. I'll put, oops, didn't get it straight. Darn it. I kind of creased it a little bit pulling it up, but it's going to be fine because the topper's going right there. Okay, I'm putting that little 2.5 by 2.5 inch square onto, I don't think I cut that straight. I think that's what my problem is. Let's see if I cut that cattywampus or what. Off that way. It's really not that far off. Just my eyes, I guess. Just me. The measure says it's right. Okay.
Okay, so what are we doing? I'm catching up.
You're cutting a 2.5 by 2.5 inch piece off of that parchment paper. Then you're going to put that on a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 piece of mirror board.
2.5.
We're making our topper bigger.
2.5. Oh, that's it. And then on what piece of mirror board?
We're going to take another piece of Mary and we're going to put a piece of mirror board behind that.
So if it was
Ooh, I
2.5,
do like
this will
that.
be 2 3/4 by 2 3/4.
Exactly.
Whoa, what a mind.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I do like that. Okay,
Do we stick it, tape it,
yeah,
throw it in the air? Tape it, stick it,
tape it.
tape it.
So weird.
Tape it. Okay.
Okay.
Up and down on it.
All right.
Okay, look, oh, look, I'm not nowhere near where she.
All right. I'm going to put my mirror board on my card. I just realized I'm sitting here working on all of this with a piece of mirror board that has not been cut down yet. Sometimes I just have to get away from something for a little while and then come back to it, and it comes to me what to do. I was on the right track before, but I just had to get away from it and make myself feel more confident in where I was going. Okay, so I've got my card covered. I've got my card topper, or my layer made. This layer piece was 5 5/8 long and 3 7/8 inch wide. I'm going to put some tape flags on that.
On that.
These cards might have poinsettias on them, guys, but that does not make them necessarily Christmas cards, since poinsettias are a winter flower. We also have these white roses, so these would make magnificent birthday cards for either December, January, or February birthdays.
Say hi to Kim R.
Hi, Kim R. How you doing, friend?
Which way? The border to the fold?
I put the border on the bottom.
Okay.
It could go either way, I think, but I put it on the bottom. I'm going to put some foam squares under here, I think. I did like Bryce's idea. Let me see if there's any room to use that tree. I just don't know. But if I put the tree on now, it's going to be a Christmas card. I think I'm going to leave the tree off just so it's not a Christmas card. That was a really nice idea. I need to bring that tree into this. So I may still use those somewhere along in this set because that really is pretty with these colors. Bryce has very good ideas.
Fussy married you.
Yes,
Ah,
that just shows what great taste he has.
excellent taste.
Excellent taste.
Okay, so what are we doing with the foam squares on this thingy?
Yeah.
She didn't even look. Do you know that?
I
That's a
knew what you were
mother.
talking about. I'm going to position this right in the middle, this big diamond now. And then I'm going to put my topper on top of there.
Chopper on top.
And I'm going to put a few more foam squares under that because why not? I don't like the fact that that is rolling up a bit there. It wouldn't have done that at all if I hadn't. Well, maybe I'll glue this down because that weighs it. I think I'll do that. And actually, if I do that, then I can actually put a little dab of glue right here behind this parchment to hold that piece down. That's what I'm going to do. I was going to put foam squares under here, and I think it would look really neat if I had 2 layers of foam squares, but I'm going to glue mine down because I took that parchment off and I kind of wrinkled it a little. I mean, kind of rolled it up on itself. And this is going to help hold things in place. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Ooh, that looks nice.
Okay, so it's just glued down, we've decided.
Yeah. And look at the way this works out. See the pattern here across the bottom of that with that topper? Look, the pattern goes all the way across. Isn't that kind of cool? Okay, let's see. Is there anything
The
else?
squigglies at the bottom.
Yeah,
Squiggly.
and see the squigglies actually match her pattern.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I like that, just like that. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's got to have a
Button.
thingy on it. Happy
Huh?
birthday.
A button or something.
Yeah, it's a bit bare up here.
I think we have, don't we have this good luck button left?
Yes.
Oh.
Do we have one left? I
thought
don't
I-
recall using it.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah, let's put that on.
Okay. I've got that. I knew that. Foam squares? No? Glue?
Either way is good. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
needed
yeah,
something.
some foam squares there. Let's do that.
Oh, I've done glue.
It doesn't matter.
You can wipe. Give me a please
No,
pass me
you're
a wipe.
fine. You're
Oh, okay
fine.
then.
Just, it didn't matter. It could go, oh boy, moved suddenly.
No, don't do that.
Off to watch a movie. Caroline, nice of you to drop in and see us. And we'll have kits up and available in a few days, okay? There we go.
Where are we going? Okay. Yeah. I got that. I done that one.
That's it. Okay, now I wanted to see if I wanted to do one more card. I actually have one more nice piece of cardstock left here. Let's see if we can do something with, let's see if we can do something with the little book page.
Oh, I got a bit like that.
Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Let's see.
What are you doing? Go and get my coffee. Please. Please, can you go get my coffee? Please.
Ooh, isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
I've got a bit of blue left as well.
They're gorgeous ones in this little book.
Oh, let's see. This is pretty. said I was going to try and work in some little book images along the way. I think we're going to need a couple 6x6s, honey, or 5.5 by 5.5 if we have them.
I've got a good big bit of this
Oh yeah,
and a 4, this one.
I'm not sure you've made all your cards yet, have you? Or have
I
you?
put them over here. This one I've got to do.
Okay. Here's the roses. Oh, the roses would look nice with what we
I'm
have
going to
left.
put this inside it.
Let's look at this one. Oh, there's another one too. My goodness, so many choices. Let me pick one out here.
Okay, that's a 6x6 one, and I've done all the others. 1, 2, 3. I caught up with that one.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got a bit of that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, I have our little bit choices out here. Boy, that flipping through the book was not a good idea. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. That's
Go
beautiful.
back to the car for a cigarette.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Oh my gosh, these little book pages are just gorgeous. Mm-mm.
So that is completely finished then, Debbie.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, I've got that. Right, give me that. Right.
It would be really easy. I wouldn't have to use this, although this is beautiful. This is beautiful, and it really wants to be used for something, but just in terms of making a quick little book card. Let's take a 6x6 card blank. Let's cover it. We don't have any 5.5s up here, do we?
I have 5x5, but not 5.5.
Let's try one of those. Is that 5x5?
Oh, I've stuck tape on there.
Oh, it's the same. That wasn't it.
Me.
We have 2 of those. Oh, this is good. Okay. I just have to decide what I want to use here. Okay. All right. I'm going to use. I do like that too. We have this chocolatey brown in our. Oh, that's beautiful. In our adorable scoreable pack. I want to use that somehow. So I'm going to give you half of this, Susan.
Just like Christmas.
We're going to use a 5x5 card. I'm going to cover it in this chocolate brown first. Ooh. It's going to be fun to take a look at what we've finished here in our time together. There's so many beautiful choices here. Any one of these little book pages is going to be terrific. Just have to pick one and go with it. I do love the one with the big rose, though. That might have to be my choice. Is that big rose on that chocolate?
Ooh.
And that can be cut down enough to put some mirror board behind it. But I do love this one too. I'm going to go with the rose.
Okay.
I'm going to cover
we
my
stick
5x5 card with my chocolate. Can never go wrong covering things in chocolate.
Oh no.
Bob will tell you that's right. I think I told you guys about when we had our little bridal or baby shower for Ashley, who will be back week after next.
Whoa.
Yeah. And we had vanilla cake. I wasn't sure if Ashley was a chocolate girl or a vanilla girl, so I bought vanilla cake. And we took a piece of it into Bob and offered it to him. And he said, "No, too sweet." We decided that was Bob speak for it's not chocolate. Because sweets have never been a problem with him. It was cute though. Nope, sorry, too sweet. What I'm doing right now is cutting this down to make room to have both the mirror board and the chocolate border show. I'll tell you what size I end up with when I know what size I end up with.
Okay.
I'm just trimming it all the way around though. And I'm ending up at, let's do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4.
Please come out one.
And yes, dig out, Susan, one of those so I'm not flipping through those pages, please. Flipping through the pages was a mistake a minute ago. And then we're going to take some mirror board and we're going to put a little border around that. So this was 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Let's make our mirror board 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. That way we'll get a little gold border around it. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay. I'm going to, I'm going to put my topper onto my mirror board. Now this would be a really nice one if you wanted to cut out several of these, layer up this rose with the different pieces from the rose. That would be spectacular on this particular topper, but we don't have to do it because we don't have to do anything we don't want to. Well, that's a little off, but I'm going to leave it because I got it stuck now. Okay, I should be a little more even with my border, so I'm going to cut this down just a little to match my smallest side. If you don't think that's fun when you're dizzy. Okay, now I have even mirror board all the way around it. Now, because we have so many matching pieces, this would be just stellar done with some layering pieces. Think about that. I have a little piece of ribbon here. I don't know if I want to do something with that or not. I just have this little piece left. It actually does look kind of pretty. Let's put some tape on the back of this little piece of ribbon I have left. You have a little piece of ribbon left, Susan?
No, because I made the other bow smaller, so I've got quite a big
Oh, good.
piece.
You're just going to take a little piece.
About 6 inches. Yeah.
This set
8
is
inches.
called, the collection is called Fabulous Florals, Heavenly Winter. And this one we're working on is called Winter Wishes.
I thought it was Forever Florals.
It is Forever Floral, not Fabulous Floral. Forever
But it's
Floral.
still fabulous.
They are still fabulous. Who said what? You may have to call in sick at SSC and take care of you. Yeah, my employer is really not very supportive of sick days. I don't work, I don't get paid.
Right?
Okay, what we doing?
We're going to put some tape on the back of it. We're going to wrap the corner in satin. I'm going to come down here and do just the lower corners to begin with, and we'll see if we want to do all 4. I don't know.
We're gonna count the cards as soon as you get done with this one, right? So we
Yeah.
know how many
Yeah.
you got.
Yes,
You got quite a few.
we
Which
do.
corners?
This
Yeah.
is a really, this is going to be a super deluxe kit, but it's beautiful. I think I want all 4, maybe. What do you guys think? Just 2? Or all 4?
Just 2.
Just 2? Bryce says just 2. Is that because you're counting? You're watching the clock?
No,
Or because you think it would look best with 2?
just 2.
Okay. 2. The boss says 2. Oh, I kind of like that askew a little bit, though. What do you think of that?
No.
You don't. You want it uniform? Okay. Well, if I have to do it uniform, I'm putting stickles on it.
That's acceptable.
That's acceptable to you. Okay. All right. I'm going to put some foam squares under it. We're going to get all this, guys, and we are going to still have a really pretty piece of cardstock left that could probably just get a Merry Christmas or a Happy Birthday and call it good. Put a little stickles on it, and it could be quite pretty just left.
Foam squares, foam squares.
Yep, put a few foam squares on. It's a big topper. Be sure to put a couple in the middle.
Oh.
I'm going to have a cup of friendship tea, compliments of my friend Thelma, as soon as I'm done here.
I've already eaten the cinnamon sticks.
Oh,
As soon as I opened it, Dennis and I had one each. Thank you, Thelma. If she's still there. I know.
Oh, yeah, she's still there. Okay.
And I've got some more
All
cards,
right.
but I've forgotten who they're from. Sorry about that.
Okay, I want some stickles. You know what we do have in our little book? We'll look in our little book for a tag. I think a tag would be really nice on this. Because I have to flip.
Toward the back.
I just don't want to. Here we go. This would be a nice sympathy card. This has the deepest sympathy. See if there's more than one kind of tags. Oh, that turns my tummy.
Stop doing it.
Okay. I have a I'm so sorry with deepest sympathy, handmade for you, or good luck. All the best for my special friend. I guess we do have enough. I was going to say, I'm not sure I want to do this because I won't have enough tags, but well, I can still get 6 out of a book, so
They
that'll
don't
be
all
all right.
have to have the same tag.
Huh?
They don't all have to have the same tag.
No, I don't think so. I do what you do, you know, put my finger on to see if I pull the paper up.
Oh, yeah. Here's your tag, too.
Well, thank you.
Making this a sympathy card. I'm going to use this little cutout tag out of my book. I'll put the tags in your kit too, so you'll have everything I'm using.
Gone quiet.
Here we go.
Cutting, concentrating.
I'm going to put my tag on here. That looks nice. A little foam square behind it. When I opened that card, I thought at first it was a scented envelope. I said, this card smells like cinnamon, and this package smells like cinnamon. Do they make scented envelopes? Okay. Deepest sympathy. We'll put that down here in the lower corner.
You're still
Don't
adding
know which-
stickles, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mary was concerned.
And
What? No stickles?
Pickle.
one I pulled out here is called, we're going to use Starburst just because that's what I have here. Diamond would be nice too. Here you go, Susan.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Remember a rule of thumb. When we're using stickles, we're using a light hand. I'm going to put a little bit in the center of my rose, and then I'm going to kind of outline my major petals very lightly. Very lightly.
Caroline says, thank you for showing something out of the little book. I've been looking at them for quite a while.
You're
Didn't know
welcome.
how to use them. Very pretty.
We're going to do more out of the little book as we go through this. As we go through this 2 weeks here of cards from this Heavenly Winter collection. We're going to do more from the little book too. I'm also going to outline my butterfly.
What a pretty. Pretty.
Okay, here we go. Here's our little book card, guys. Go back up just a little. There we go. That's out of your little book page. at all the sparkles and shimmer there.
Sparkles and shimmer.
Okay, let's take a look at what we've accomplished in our 2
Woohoo.
hours together. We've done a lot. Okay, slide all that because that's my extras that I have to still put together. Oh, I didn't line any of my rose cards. I still have. I believe I still have my rose insert paper left. So you have to choose one of your roses.
I did. I did.
Okay, you already chose one?
Yeah, I lined this one.
Okay, there you go. All right.
I think it should have this and this. But I
One
came
of
in
each
late,
of our
so.
cards here.
Okay.
Try not to stack anything on that while I'm at it.
No, nothing on the stickles.
Oh,
You
just leave my
did.
finger in it. I'm such a schmuck sometimes. It'll be fine. I just have to reline it a little bit there. Okay, I'm showing you this one and I'm putting it away. Here's one of our cards and I'm setting it aside because I can't be trusted with it. Okay, looks like we have 7 cards here today, guys. Is that what you got with 7?
Well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one I came in late
7.
for. Yeah.
So 7 cards today. Here we go. Here's number 2. We just did our card. We have the stickles on. I'm going to put some stickles on that poinsettia. I think it needs it.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
We got this one on blue. That's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Needs a little stickles.
Okay.
We got this one. We've got this one. We've got this one using our parchment and acetate on one card. We've got this one using some of our parchment. Oh, I can see it in my roof. So we have 7 cards altogether in the last 2 hours, guys. We back up a little. And then our stickled card too. There we go. 2 hours, vertigo, and 7 cards. Is there anything we cannot do? Did you hear that? Did you see what Mary says? 7 cards altogether. I need to contact HR at SSC and tell the CEO to give the designer a Christmas bonus. My bonus is you guys.
And cookies.
Oh, and cookies. Lauren tells me there's cookies. Thumbs up if you haven't done it, guys, okay? We can do it all. Together we can do it all. Mary R says, hi, Lauren.
Hi.
Okay. So I tell you what we're doing next, but clearly I'm not ahead at this point. It will be fun. It will be pretty. It will be out of this collection. I think I'm going to go and put my feet up, rest, and have some friendship tea and a cookie. So there we go. Any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom from anybody out there? Boy, these turned out pretty, didn't they? They're awesome. Really beautiful cards. And there we go. All right. You guys rock too. Let's see. Yeah, again, we'll get these kits up. Don't forget how beautiful this is. It might take me a few days to put the kits up, but this is going to be a kit well worth having because, like I said, you're going to get acetate, you're going to get vellum, you're going to get adorable scoreable inserts, toppers, cards, ribbon. It's going to be a set absolutely worth having, and it's going to be very, very affordably priced. So don't miss this kit. We'll put them up next week. And seems like there's something else I should be saying, but I don't know what it is other than
Gracie.
both Bryce and Lauren chimed in and said, you need to say good night, Gracie. Good night, Gracie. We'll see you guys Wednesday.